we're bringing you some super healthy, super tasty chicken that's actually really easy. So no hassle, no muss. We're gonna incorporate something called Hasselback chicken. If you're familiar with the Hasselback potatoes, you just slice them, stuff them with cheese. They're extra gooey and delicious. But we can do the same thing with chicken and put healthy things in the slices of that chicken, throw it on the Grilla. In about an hour's time, you've got a great meal that you can eat all week. So there's only a couple things you need to know about the old Hasselback chicken. Number one, you need chicken breasts. You can do it with thighs, don't get me wrong, but the chicken breast really works best. And you don't want the bag, you know, there's like a 10-pound bag, it's a local big box store. They're ultra frozen chicken breasts, they're real thin. Those aren't gonna work here. You want a thicker, all natural chicken breast, because what we're gonna do, we're gonna lay it out and we're gonna score it, okay? Now, if you're worried about cutting all the way through, you could totally take some bamboo skewers or something like that and put it on either side of the chicken and just slice until you touch those skewers, then it's gonna keep you from cutting all the way through. But if you're paying attention, you can usually do it without, you know, cutting all the way through the chicken breast. And keep in mind, these don't have to be the deepest of cuts. You just want them deep enough to hold on to whatever we're gonna stuff it with. The pesto we're using today happens to be a pretty familiar brand. The reason why I chose this brand, because I know you can get it at home, and it's only about 3 carbs per chicken breast. This is almost 2 meals for me. This is a lot of chicken. So to only have 3 carbs in this is pretty phenomenal. Just take about a spoonful. Use your fingers to separate the chicken breast. And don't overload this, listen, because if you overload it, it's just gonna squeeze out anyway. So just put, you know, about a half a spoonful in there. Just enough. You want flavor, but you also don't want flavor all in your grill and not on your chicken breast. Most pestos are pine nuts, basil, a nice olive oil, maybe some garlic, but I just love the brightness of it. You could come back and put some Italian seasoning over this chicken before you smoke it if you want to, but you don't have to. It really is fantastic just as it is. We got the Grilla fired up to 350. We're gonna put our chicken on. We're gonna wait about an hour and it should be done. Okay, so our chicken's about 150 right now, so it's time to put on the mozzarella cheese. You can wait later, you can wait to 165 if you want, but I like my cheese to catch a little bit of that smoke, so I like to put it on a little early. So let's jump at the grill and we'll put on our nice shredded cheese here. Okay, so we showed you that it's easy, we showed you that it can be healthy, but none of that matters if it's not delicious. So let's taste it. You get this shot of just this Italian herby goodness, a backdrop of the smoke of the chicken. Remember, we cooked it at 275, so it's not super smoky, but the smoke just adds that accent, makes it taste even better. And then you get that mozzarella cheese. It really feels like you're cheating a lot here because it kind of tastes like pizza. So if you're craving this pizza, you can't give in, it's a good substitute. And again, it's about 3 carbs. Tons of protein, 3 carbs, almost no fat other than the cheese. And again, you can go low fat with the mozzarella. Your choice on what cheese you want to put on there. I just put regular mozzarella because that's what I enjoy. So this is the basis of how to do Hasselback chicken. The idea is that it's just chicken stuffed with whatever you want. It is limitless. You can do a fajita version. You can do an American barbecue version. You could even do a pizza version if you really wanted to. Have you got a version of Hasselback chicken that you really liked? Let us know. Did you cook this version? We want to see it. All of our social media is at Grilla Grills. If you haven't checked out any of our other recipes, it's www.grillagrills.com/recipes. If you want to email us, it's pitmaster@grillagrills.com or grillmaster@grillagrills.com. We would love to see your pictures. Be sure to tag us in them because the joy for us is helping you be a star in your backyard, but also being a healthier star in your backyard. As always, I'm Pitmaster Shane D. This is Grilla Grills. We'll see you next time.